Stewart. My name's Steve. I'm the official product tester here at Billington Stewart, and today it is my pleasure to announce the highly anticipated upgrade to the Zoomtak T-model Android boxes. The Zoomtak T8V is now available from Billington Stewart. Today what I'm going to do is run through a quick unboxing of the video, and then also run through the key features on the device and also what to expect when you boot up your device. So without further ado, I'm just going to open up the box and show you exactly what you get when it arrives. So the packaging then, as I say, you got Zoomtak on the front there, so you know it's a genuine Zoomtak product. If you're not familiar with Zoomtak, they are probably one of the only manufacturers that actually accredit their brand name to an Android box. Most of the ones are just generic Android boxes made by manufacturers all over the world. Zoomtak accredit their Android boxes with their brand and their logo. It just shows to the testament on how good their devices are and how much that they care about their devices as well. So inside you can see you've got the Android box, and if you take this little lid off, you've also got the HDMI cable, the power pack, the remote control, and also the antenna. And then finally you've also got a manufacturer's guide in there as well. So just pop all of those bits there. Okay, so pop that to the side as well. Now if we just have a look inside, show you what the device looks like. So this is the Zoomtak T8V, and then as you see the antenna that's on the side. Now if you're looking at Android boxes and you don't know whether to get one with an antenna or not, and this is something which may really quite influence your decision, basically I'm just screwing that on there and that will go on, and all you need to do then is once that's sat on there, it just increases your Wi-Fi signal. So if you're not able to run Ethernet cable from this device into your router directly, you can just run this using the Wi-Fi, and obviously having an antenna on top will give it increased signal range and better signal quality strength than those devices that don't have an antenna on the back. Now you can see you've got the remote control there as well, and then the power pack and the HDMI cable. So if I just walk you through the device itself, on the front you can see there's an LCD display monitor, a physical on and off button. You see Zoomtak T8V written on the front and Zoomtak logo on the top as well. On the side you've got two USB ports, you've got the SD card slot, and you've also got a reset button as well. On the back you've got your DC, your optical, digital audio, you've then got your yellow, white and red jacks, you've got the HDMI port, the Wi-Fi port as well, the Ethernet port, and also the OTG port at the back. So that's an extra USB port, and that's it for the actual device itself. Now just to let you run through, the Zoomtak T8 models have always been one of the best selling Android boxes on the market, as I say, because of the quality that comes with them. This is just an upgraded model of the T8s from previous years. So you've still got all the things that you'd expect. You've got 4K playback, so if you've got movies, videos, TV shows, anything like that already on your mobile phone or on a USB stick, you can plug it into here, and using the 4K playback that's actually enabled with inside the device, you can use that to put it up onto the big screen to show everyone there. It allows up to 1080p full HD streaming, so if you're finding things online that you're looking to stream, it can stream to full 1080p. Inside the chipset then is an S905 quad-core 64-bit Cortex A53 2GHz CPU. So that's it's one of the latest chipsets. It's an upgrade from the previous model, the S812, that they were using previously on the Zoomtak T model boxes. So that's obviously a good improvement. They've stuck with the 2GB of DDR3 RAM. You've also got 16GB of internal memory. Big plus point here is upgrade from Android 4.4 KitKat is now onto Android 5.1 Lollipop. Now for those of you looking to run Kodi, this is good because Kodi have recently announced that Kodi 17 will not work on Android 4.4 devices, so you need at least Android 5.1 to run the latest version of Kodi. There's the Pentacore ARM 450 GPU inside, dual band Wi-Fi. I've already mentioned the antenna, but this will run on 2 signal frequencies of Wi-Fi. So because you've got a lot of personal electronic devices in your home, whether it's laptops or tablets or mobile phones, whatever it is, they're all running their own Wi-Fi signal. With this, it will have the option to run it in 2.4G and 5G, so that it can help deconflict those signals and give you a better quality signal strength. Bluetooth 4.0 in there if you want to send any files from your mobile phone or other personal electronic devices directly to this device via Bluetooth. You certainly can do. Also, that allows for connectivity with stuff like game pads or anything like that as well. Also, you can support 3D, so if you've got a 3D TV, you can plug this in if you've got movies, TV shows, that sort of thing, or if you're streaming YouTube 3D, for instance, you can get all of that. There is a 3D decoder inside the device, and as I've already mentioned, you've got your 3 USB ports, the 1 SD card slot, HDMI port, digital audio, and the Ethernet port. So, that's everything for the actual exterior of the device and also the chipsets and everything inside it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, set up the device, show you what to expect when you boot up your device, and also run through a few extra bits and pieces such as coding and what to expect in that instance as well. So give me a couple of moments, I'll just get that set up. So, hello everyone and welcome back. The device has just been booted up and I'm just going to run through the setup with you and show you a couple of the key features. So, it says choose your chosen language, English, and then what you do here is you use the up and down arrows on the device just to make sure that the whole TV screen is fitted. So you can see how that's coming away from the edges there, and 90% fits my TV. So it says it's going to look to connect through Ethernet or Wi-Fi. Basically with these it will pick up your Wi-Fi signal automatically, or if you've got the Ethernet connected directly it will pick that up as well. But we're just going to finish that up. And this will be the screen that you're presented with once you've got it. Now, as I mentioned, genuine Zoomtak devices will have that Zoomtak brand in the top left hand corner. Make sure you keep an eye out for that if you do buy a Zoomtak product. Then you see you've got Kodi on the left hand side there. You've got apps, browser. You can set your calendar and your location settings as well. There's the video playback, as I mentioned. You've also got music in there. Clean memory, so if you're running a few different bits and pieces, you can go back to this home menu, click a clean memory, and it will release some of that RAM and give the device a bit more power. Make sure you're not clogging it up with apps that are running in the background. And settings, we've already been through there, so that you can see the Ethernet, HDMI auto detection, display position we've been through. So if you want to go through that again, click the display position and then use the up and down arrows to change the size of your screen. Advanced options, you've got Miracast obviously, and a few other different bits and pieces in there. And finally this one. Now this one could be quite useful. If you go into more settings, you can see this is Android 5.1 now. If you go into something like apps, and you'll see all of these apps. If you click on one such as, say, let's go Kodi, and then you can clear the cache, clear the data, and also if it's been running and then crashed, there'll be an option in there as well that will say force close. So you can go to this screen, force close it and reboot it. That's quite a good one for some of these apps because sometimes things do freeze. It does happen. Just go into there and then it'll be a little button called force close. Okay. So looking back onto this, if we just head across into apps, you see there's an app store in there. You've got App Installer, quite a good one. If you find a .apk file online that you want to download rather than going through something like the Google Play Store, just click into App Installer, plug a USB device, plug a USB stick into the device that's got the APK file. It'll find it on there, and then you just go ahead and install it directly. The browser, I've Film on there, File Manager as well. That's quite good. Miracast, as I said before. The Google Play Store's just there. Look, Kodi, Netflix, and music, and also the YouTube app there as well. The movie player, that's the one that supports 4K playback. So just if you've got anything that you want to plug into the device, just plug it in, go into movie player, and you can play that back in 4K. So if we go ahead and click on to Kodi, so it's version 16.1. The Kodi 17 beta has just came out, so looking to upgrade that soon, certainly will do. Now, when you turn on a box from Billington Stewart, we do come with nothing pre-installed. Okay, the box is there, and it's just like this. So you've got the option there. You can, run your own build, go and find a build that you want. You can build it up yourself. Go through all the options. If you want something that comes pre-installed, unfortunately, what you're going to have is the onus will then be on you to keep upgrading it, and that's the problem. So other suppliers might give you a box that's completely, you know, ready to go, plug and play, all that sort of stuff that they say, but the problem is that the second that something goes wrong, you're the one that's going to have to fix it. And that's why basically what we do is we use something called the Aries Wizard. It's an absolutely fantastic bit of kit. If you want to go ahead and have a look at that, just hold out for the end of the video. It'll show you how to install it. It's so easy, so simple, and so good, because basically they keep on track of everything, and they run all the updates, they keep everything going, and it's completely free. So that's what we would use, that's what we'd recommend. Otherwise you can end up with a very expensive product that effectively won't keep working, because you're going to have to learn how to program all of this in. If you buy one pre-installed, once it stops, you know, if anything stops working on it, you'll be the person that has to sort of fix it. Whereas with the Aries Wizard, they'll just keep updating it on a regular basis. So that's coding, and that's everything else that's on there for you. If you just hold out a couple of seconds, I'm just going to bring up the Aries Wizard and I'll show you exactly what that's all about. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you the Aries Wizard. I'm not going to go into the full installation. You know, that can be done once you purchase the product. There's a full blog on our website that you can go and refer to download it, but it does literally take seconds to do. Very, very easy, very simple, and the step-by-step guide that we've got is completely foolproof. So if we go on to programs, once you've downloaded it and put it in, it'll be in program add-ons, and you just click on the Aries Wizard. Once you've got that, it'll have a look, make sure it checks for updates and stuff like that, and then it'll just start up. So as I mentioned before, it's maintenance really. This does everything for you. There's no real reason to worry about whether the add-ons are going to go on and off, or if a build needs updating, that sort of thing. This is all done for you. So you can click on it at the top. You see you've got browse builds, browse add-ons, maintenance, backup, tweaks. You know, if you're not clued up on what to do with an Android device, this makes it so very simple to install builds to Kodi. For example, if you click on builds and just go down, you've got the Aries Wizard build, you've got Pulse, Apollo, Fire TV, Guru. All of these basically are just on there, and at a click of a button, all you do is simply click install. Now, with this, on the right hand side, you can see total downloads 83,000 this week, 13,000 downloads. Pulse, over 2 million downloads. These are really good, really well maintained builds that use very popular add-ons, and it's all done at the click of a button. So simple. It's, you know, it's just not worth buying something where someone's pre-installed a build onto it, then you have to worry about it, when this is a completely free download and you can have a look and just go straight into it. So say if I wanted the Pulse build, pick one that you want. So there's a couple of different versions on there, but if you just went Pulse CCM and then clicked on install, it just install it for you. All the add-ons will be on there, and it takes a couple of minutes for it just to download. You'll then turn the device on and off again, and away you go. All the popular add-ons are on there. As I say, absolutely fantastic. If you wanted to personally build it yourself, then obviously using the bits and pieces at the top of the toolbar, you can go ahead and just browse add-ons. So video add-ons, program add-ons, repositories. You know, if you know what you're doing, again, an absolutely fantastic bit of kit. Maintenance and other bits and pieces as well. But that is everything on the Aries Wizard. As I say, you'll get the links to our website once you've completed your purchase. You can go ahead and have a look exactly how to download the Aries Wizard. Very simple. Leave it to the professionals. They maintain all of this on a 24/7 basis. Why even bother looking at trying to build it yourself, or having pre-installed builds that are more than likely going to go wrong and over time won't be maintained as well as these guys will be able to do it. Thank you very much for listening. On behalf of all the team here at Billington Stewart, we would like to thank you for watching this video. If you have any problems, questions or queries, please don't hesitate to get in touch via Facebook or Twitter. Or alternatively, if you'd like to find out more about the products we offer, you can find full-length reviews, hints, tips and tutorials on our website, www.billingtonstewart.co.uk/blog. Thanks again for watching.